Southwest of the city of Morden in Manitoba, a creek falls from the Pembina Escarpment, winds its way through a narrow valley, and spills into Lake Minnewasta, the wellspring of its region. The creek and lake once connected to an indigenous trading network that stretched as far as the Gulf of Mexico. When the French arrived, the waterway became known as Cheval Mort and later as Dead Horse Creek. But this landscape has a history far more ancient than that. The Pembina Escarpment formed, until about 8,000 years ago, the west shore of glacial Lake Agassiz. From here, you could look east across a wide lake fed by glaciers to the north. Giant sloths and saber-toothed cats wandered its shores. 10,000 times further back than that, about 80 million years ago, you would have looked up from here into nearly a kilometer of salt water. The western interior seaway was an ocean stretching from the north to the south of the continent. It was a vast ecosystem of sea creatures, from microbes to monsters, giant shellfish, squid, sharks, long-necked plesiosaurs, and the immense mosasaur, the apex predator of the seaway. It was a world almost beyond imagination. The waters of the seaway and Lake Agassiz retreated long ago. In their place, Lake Minnewasta hosts swimming, kayaking, and canoeing through spring, summer, and fall. In winter, fishing gives way to ice fishing, swimming to skating for people of Morden and visitors from far away. And among these, the bicycles. Cyclists traverse the landscape, fall and winter, spring and summer. They cycle on a network of trails sustained by a network of people. The trails are maintained and repaired entirely by volunteers, many of them members of the Stanley Trails Association. Every bank and bridge in the 10 kilometers of trails around the lake has been built and rebuilt year after year. Construction of the trails was begun around the year 2000 by local residents. The network has gradually been expanded with the idea of looping around the entire lake. This unending effort to maintain the trails is what allows access by bike or on foot to those who want to spend time in this landscape, so marked by time.